Hey, welcome to Credit Makes Sense with Netiva, the Frugal Creditista, where we talk about money, credit, and everything in between. Super excited to be here with you guys today as we help our partner make sense of how to lower her interest rates on her credit card, her current credit card. So, if you don't know me, I own M&H Financial Services, a financial education services firm that teaches women and couples over 30 to create custom credit solutions so they can crush their financial goals. I also own the bomb.com Credit on Fire Academy, where we teach our members how to master their money, destroy their debts or their credit scores so they can leverage it to create wealth. Let's get to it. Reading it verbatim is a pretty simple today. Hi, Nativa. I'm trying to lower the interest rates on my credit card. And I'm a little bit afraid of hearing no. I keep hearing different information, so I'm just looking to get some legit info. Here's the legit info. Ask. Sometimes, especially if you have one of the creditors that offer a lot of introductory rates and specials for new clients or new customers, do your homework and look that up first. Because if you've been with them for a while, you can kind of say, okay, well, I noticed you're offering new members this, 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 this. What are you offering your loyal customers? So it's kind of bringing it to them like that. But other than that, you didn't really provide me information on how long you've been with your creditors, so I don't have any information on that, but at least it gives you a little bit of, I guess, a negotiating tool. Number two, when you're asking, make sure that your stuff is on point. Have you been paying them on time? Have you had any late payments or have paid after the due dates? So sometimes you have late payments reporting to your credit report, but you're also late if you get that late fee because you didn't pay by the due date. That's still considered late. So have you been doing what you're supposed to do to prove that you are not only just a loyal customer, but also a loyal customer that meets their financial obligations with them and others on time? Because most of our creditors do periodically do a review of our overall financial situation by reviewing a snapshot of it on our credit reports. That's what a credit report is. It's a snapshot of your financial situation on time as far as how you manage your financial obligations. So that's another thing. Number two, if you are denied, because obviously they want to still make money off of you, right? Just ask them for feedback. Usually the rep has some type of information on, it's limited, but on why they were denied, or they have some general idea on, in general, our customers are denied a reduction because of this. But I would definitely see if they have an introductory rate first. I will check and make sure that you've been doing everything that's on point. I will check your credit reports because it's not just how you are maintaining your relationship with them, but also with your other creditors as well. And other than that, I could also, oh, another thing, sometimes if they have a balance transfer offer that you qualify for and they give you like the check, what I would do is deposit the check, because you can do that, and then just pay off their balance. If you try to do it online, you can't do it because they don't let you pay the balance that you have with them with the balance transfer check. But once it's in your account, you can do whatever you want. So once it deposits to your account, then you can pay off that higher interest rate. Or you could just find you a whole other card with a 0% or just a better interest rate. And if you have a balance on the higher interest rate card, transfer it over. And then I know you're going to ask me, should you close that card? I just wouldn't use it that much. I wouldn't close it if it's a long card, unless you have what I call a gateway card. These are your subprime cards that generally just have a crazy interest rate from jump and don't really have a product that can grow with you as your credit starts to improve. Those are your first premiers, your credit ones, secured like Merrick Banks and Open Skies. So, those you can go ahead and cancel. If you're worried about the effect on your interest rates, then I would wait till you reduce your overall balance, and then I would close it. I say on your interest rate, on your credit score. Then I would cancel it. Keep in mind that all of that payment history, good stuff on your reports is not going to go away. It will stay on there for another decade, 10 years from the date of closure. So it will still positively impact your credit history. There's like a myth going around that all of your credit history goes away when you close an account, which is not true. It stays on your report. It's factored into your payment history because it is your history. And that's not why it's going to reduce your scores. So I'll actually leave a link where I kind of break down how to close your credit card without taking your credit scores. But that's it. I would ask. And that's the most you can do. Ask, do your homework. You can have, there's like a couple of scripts floating around on, like, I don't know, maybe creditcards.com or something like that. You can just type in a script for it. And those may come out if you kind of need, what do I say? You get nervous. Sometimes laying out what you're going to say helps when you're on the phone. But you know what they say, nothing happens in fear, honey. Step out and do it. And if you get a no, I gave you some tips on how to get a yes. And if you have to bounce, then bounce. That's what I would do. All right. If you have any questions for me for the next Credit Makes Six segment, you can send them to social@mnhfinancialservices.com, social@mnhfinancialservices.com. And if you haven't liked, subscribed, shared, tagged, etc., please do so. Let's spread the financial literacy train and start empowering. Why can't I talk today? Empowering some folks. Chat with you guys soon.